Bro, you're in the middle.
Yeah, I had to get here
What are
early.
you talking about?
I had to get here
You mean
early
on
for.
time?
I don't know.
You're always like walking in and on to, like at the time it's supposed to
Hey
start.
Victor, we're good.
Are we on?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back. Another episode of Turn Up the Mic. I'm Kris. To my right, I got Roy. And
What's up,
we got a that was a friendly what's up. He's pouting today,
bro?
but we got a special guest in the house. Go and introduce yourselves, sir.
What's up, everybody? I'm Skull from Decimate, lead vocals.
Nice,
Luis Cervantes, guitars.
nice. So, how long have you guys been? Because there's more of you, right? Is it four people?
Yeah, it's a four-piece band.
Four-piece band. How long have y'all been making music together?
Since 2011.
Really?
2011.
2011. It started off as just me and him,
Okay.
and in a garage, and just like
I just
we knew we wanted to start another band because we just got out of a band.
Okay.
It fell apart, just really bad, and then we're like we knew we wanted to continue playing together, and we were just talking on it all the time. We're like we need to start actually doing it
Yeah.
because we're gonna meet some dope ass members, and we got to be ready for we got to have something to show, man.
yeah be
And
prepared for when we interview. Like the drummer and
Yeah.
bass player. So make sure we show them that we're ready and
Okay.
serious.
So y'all had like a full blown like interview process when you picked up new members.
Yes.
I've never heard that.
I mean,
Well,
like with the drummer, he came in and brought his drum set, started setting up. So we started jamming what we were working on, vocals and guitar. Like kind of like a little portion laid out so he could see and hear and just listen. And he ended up loving it, dude. And
Right.
he was, you know, was ready to go for like the first four practices. We came out with a new song every time.
Really?
Yeah, we gelled it instantly, man. He loved it, and he was actually in a black metal band, and
Okay.
and that's more of like a like it's not very technical,
Right.
but like Lewis, man, he's a beast on the guitar, and like he actually like had it like it made me improve my
Okay.
vocal styles and range and being able to sing to that technical type of guitar.
Yeah. So that was one of the questions I had. So with metal, there's different subgenres, right?
oh yeah,
Yes.
So
Yep.
what would y'all classify yourselves as, or do you classify yourself as any specific genre of metal?
I would say heavy metal, heavy death metal, in
Yeah.
between.
Okay.
Because I don't consider it fully death metal.
Yeah.
There's so like it's in rock. It's so like vague when it comes to metal and everything. There's so much of everything nowadays,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
especially what a lot of people consider like the mainstream metal compared to what actually there's a lot of what isn't mainstream metal and stuff. It's heavier.
Yes, dude. So many genres, like out of nowhere, they comes this genre hardcore, and then
Yeah.
then came out
Yeah, no,
deathcore, and
deathcore, death grind,
not that there's anything wrong with that. There's not, I mean,
Yeah.
different style.
people just express themselves in a different way and take it and run with it and make it their own, and I'd rather it be that way than to just die out, and
Yeah. Just keep improving and stuff. So
How do y'all feel about like the rock scene now? Because it's completely different than it was like 15 years ago. Like 15 years ago, I think it was dominating everywhere when
yes,
it comes to like media concerts, just what people were listening to, especially in San Antonio. We're a real rock city,
Oh yeah,
but
yes.
I mean, it's so different now than it was in high school. Now, like the radio has just shifted everything.
Yeah, back then a local show and you'd have like 100 people. You just
Yeah,
have you could like there's this guy on in the scene. His name's Frank. He's a soundman for Bonds, and he's always posting up these old school videos from back in the day, and they're local bands. And dude, it looks like like a national show because
yeah.
yeah.
and it was always at the White Rabbit. And it's full, and you just see people moshing, stage diving, and now you're lucky to get close to 20 sometimes, and it just it just has to be the right type of lineup that just on the right type of night. And there's gonna be shows where you're gonna have a lot of people there. There's gonna be shows where you have like 10, 20 people there. And I think once, I mean, I'm hoping that when we're ready to full on do local shows around Texas and here in SA, we're hoping that love comes back, and it's just like the way it used to be from back in the day.
That's good, man. Those shows used to be packed, man. Like the Rabbit and like you said,
Yes.
Bonds, like '07. It was just good. But they used to do like it was like a weekly show, like, and it would be like 20 bands on the lineup every
Yeah,
week. It would be crazy.
I remember when the Rabbit used to have those little white ticket flyers.
Yeah.
With the different color, it'd be blue, green, purple, whatever.
It would be like this week, this week, this
Yeah,
week.
you know, $1
Yeah.
off, and man, those were some great days, and like I even have a friend named of Steve Rico. He's been posting a few pictures of like when he was doing shows, and you see there it is, a big fat crowd having the fun and keep me. I just would hope that it gets back to that when all this is over and SA opens up again.
And y'all dropped a new music video. You said about a week ago, give or take.
Yes, about maybe like a week and a half ago, with Kingside Records, uh, uh, produced by Ruben Alvarez from Upon a Burning Body,
Okay.
and it was awesome. It was hot, but it was just awesome, man. Like we enjoyed every minute of it.
Yeah, it was a very fun experience.
Yeah.
for sure.
So with because I know you're saying y'all just got signed to a new record label, and a lot of your music's gonna start coming out in about a week, or how soon
Um,
can people start expecting like more music?
we're expecting to drop the album out on Friday, November 13th.
Okay, that's pretty dope.
Yes. We're hoping to release this artwork maybe like within the coming week.
Yeah.
With it, we'll get it all done and send it to the label, and they'll make an announcement. Boom, and knocking out pre-orders, getting a pre-order date set up, and start selling some, getting everybody this music that we've been having
Yeah.
on deck for about like the last maybe 7-8 months.
Do you feel like being signed to a label makes everything more streamlined when it comes to like putting stuff out and like merchandise and setting up shows and stuff?
Um, I think it would definitely you know open the doors up more to get other people from different states,
Mm.
and even possibly overseas,
Yeah.
and he's an awesome guy, the owner of Kingside's Gabe Saldivar, and he has a goal, he has a vision, and we're all starting it up together, and we're looking to just help each other go to the next level with all of this.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for it, and I can't wait.
Yeah.
How much of the album do you have completed, or do you still need to do like a lot of like final touches on it?
It's complete. I think we're waiting for is just to get the official artwork
Mhm.
ready to go, because it's being 9 total songs, and that's probably we're waiting for, just the artwork.
Okay. Cool. So switching to sports for a little bit. He was saying that you like a lot of sports, or you're really into sports, right?
Oh yeah.
Did you watch the Lakers versus Heat game yesterday?
I just caught the ending.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that was the good part
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah.
So they lost to the Heat 111-108. I think it is a 2-3 series right now.
hmm
So who are you taking? Do you think the Heat can come back and beat the Lakers, or do you think it's going to still be a Lakers game to lose?
I feel the Lakers are gonna bring it on the next game. LeBron's pissed off, so
They play tomorrow, right? Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. I had the Lakers winning in a gentleman's sweep, but that didn't happen. So I'm gonna have to go
Hey,
with
but what about Jimmy Buckets, man?
yeah,
Playing good.
He's playing good, man. Like I was looking at the highlights. I didn't get to watch the game. Like
yeah.
he was doing some fadeaways, he was pulling out
Very
everything.
clutch shots.
And then towards the end, it was going back and forth between him and LeBron,
yeah.
like shot for shot. That was very
Do
impressive.
you think he should have took the last shot?
LeBron? No, I don't think so. Because if you look at it, he was basically double teamed, him and AD.
Yeah, that's true. It's a wide open shot, man.
Right.
Danny Green.
It was twice, 2 wide open shots. Like he missed, and then the other guy, I think it was Morris, he clanked. So like I don't really blame LeBron. He's a pass first player anyway. And like
You don't even have to be pass
Yeah.
first. Like it's basketball to give it to the open man. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
If
that's
you're in
true.
the NBA, you would think anyone on your team would be able to take the shot.
yeah.
That was wide open, man.
There's so many memes now of him now.
Danny
Green.
Green.
Right away, man.
There's him
Buckets.
shooting a brick. There's like that little meter on like 2K where it says too early. It's so crazy. But yeah,
They're fast. They're fast on social
Man,
media.
they-
Like, the
they-
game
they
just
always win.
ended.
Like, people are watching the fourth quarter. They're like, all right, let me have like 3 memes
Yeah.
ready so I know which one to post when it's over. Like,
And it was crazy watching Duncan Robinson go off. Like, I don't think he had a bigger game than yesterday. I don't think he would be able to replicate that game either.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what they need for them to win the series. They need all of them to come out and do everything again.
Yeah, if anything, I just probably think they just win one more game and
Yeah.
take it to 7.
It's
and,
like one away.
and then the Lakers take it at the end.
Yeah.
So what happens if it goes Game 7? The Heat or what?
It's gonna be the Heat if it goes Game 7.
I'm gonna still take the Lakers because
I told him before. This reminds me of a lot of the Mavs 2011 run.
Oh, when the Mavericks.
Yeah, like
That's
they
true.
I see a lot of similarities in it, getting to the finals and stuff. Like they're not as much as underdogs getting to the finals as the Mavs was, but like in the finals, everyone just expected the Lakers to win in 4 or 5,
Mhm.
especially after the second game or first game,
yeah,
and it's playing out longer than what it is.
I think that's still a good thing because people were like trashing the Heat, saying it was like a cakewalk.
Oh,
So it's good
Yeah.
to see them actually compete instead of just taking L's, you know. So in a way, it kind of helps.
Yeah,
With
And
LeBron winning.
it's good for the NBA because this is their all-time lowest rating playoffs. So
Yeah.
I think they need this type of, I guess, games entertainment to draw in a bigger crowd.
Do you think Danny Green missed on purpose to give Bronny some time before he gets his whooping?
I saw that meme.
Yeah,
I saw that meme.
He would like say less.
How many rings does Danny Green have? 2, 3, 2,
I want to say it's
3.
I don't know how
One-
many he
one or
got
two
with the.
Spurs.
I know he has one with Toronto, but I don't know how many he has with the Spurs.
He has one with the Spurs at least. So
he's
Ah,
I think it'll be
yeah,
his third
I
ring.
think he has one with the Spurs.
Yeah, it'll be his third ring on his third team. Kind of like a polar opposite of LeBron, as like a backup player basically. Or
Remember, he was the finals. What was it? 3-pointers.
yeah, he had the record. That was
Oh,
a
yeah.
great game. He went off. We just need that
After that,
tomorrow.
He started missing.
He's
hitting
like, I'm
birds.
done. I shot all my threes.
I know. And it says on the back of his jersey how many more.
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah.
Uh,
I'm surprised there weren't any memes for Morris. Like he clanked too, but I guess
but I mean
Danny Green.
I think Danny Green has that expectation throughout
Yeah.
his career that he's hit a lot of clutch shots.
yeah.
But of course, the internet doesn't know that. Forgets that. They just know what happens now.
Yeah, we only know what's today.
Yeah.
I
But-
just remember hearing something when he was still with the Spurs that once he got his big contract.
Yeah.
Just been
Man, that's usually how it's been happening.
Yeah.
A lot of players they get their contract and they're like, all right, we're done.
Yeah.
Case closed. And then you got Cowboys. I guess that's gonna be the biggest game tomorrow. They're playing the Giants. Who are you taking?
I mean,
Cowboys
it
and
should be Cowboys.
Yeah.
You said should be Cowboys.
Should be Cowboys.
Yeah.
Aren't they-
Who
aren't they
I
like-
want to win is
I mean,
Cowboys.
you
yeah.
got no
aren't they
Saquon
like 1 and
Barkley, so-
3? Isn't one of them like Cowboys 1 and 3?
Yeah.
Giants are like 0 and 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Giants. Yeah, they're not far behind each
You know
other.
what? If Cowboys win tomorrow, and we should, based on everyone else who they play, we'll be top division and everything would be back on track.
It's so crazy
Because
how that
Washington,
works.
I forgot who Washington. All of them play somebody that's going to give them. I think Washington plays Pittsburgh, and I forgot who Eagles play. So we have the best game of
Is
the.
Washington
I
still
thought-
tied with Cowboys?
It's like who's the best loser
Yeah,
of
well,
your
Washington
division?
and Cowboys have.
I
same
thought the Eagles were
division.
doing pretty bad, but then they're on top of their division.
I saw
Well,
that. Yeah,
they-
because of that tie.
Yeah, because of the draw. Yeah, that's crazy. A draw.
That's insane.
Draws are always weird to me in the NFL because it's like.
Yeah.
And then every time I get a draw, I see a draw, I always think of Donovan McNabb with the Philadelphia Eagles when he
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
know that could happen. He's like, draw, I didn't know that can happen. I thought we played till there's a winner. And they're
Right.
like, that's playoffs, bro.
that's
Yeah.
funny. That
Hey,
is
doesn't
funny.
soccer do that too?
Yeah,
Oh,
soccer,
They'll
soccer
have
can be
your
in a draw.
always
yeah.
a draw.
They do
It's
draws too?
different when it's
Well,
a
it
champions
depends
game,
on if
they
it's the
gotta have a
playoffs.
winner.
They
So
gotta
go
have a
penalty
winner.
kicks.
Yeah,
So I got New York winning just because I think they are due for a W. Do you think Jason Garrett being with the Giants helps them at all since he knows pretty much them up and down?
no,
No, there's a reason why they're on 4. So.
I did not know Jason Garrett was with the Giants.
it's really. It's just the defense, man. Like
The
our
secondary.
offense is doing it. Our offense is doing it. The defense, and I hear like it's everything, man. Like the secondary sucks. Like, but Cleveland ran over us, man. Cleveland was getting like 7 yards per carry. It was just open. Like Chubb was just, bro. It was just like, I was like, don't even. I mean, trip
I
him, do
think now
something.
you're seeing the Cleveland team that you expect to see with all
Yeah.
those weapons. You know,
Yeah,
maybe.
I'm still not sold on Baker. I am not sold on
Oh.
Baker yet, but that's this dude's guy right there, Baker.
I had him as being most being able to improve his sophomore. No, I think it was his sophomore year, but that didn't work out, so I had to leave.
He's gonna say every year till he improves.
Yeah,
He might be right this year.
Yeah, I'm off that. But what else was I gonna ask?
What do you think of the NFL with these COVID cases? Man, they're just playing Jenga with games, man. Like I don't even know who's playing anymore. Now that we have a Tuesday night game,
Oh, not
and like
Tuesday night?
to me, if I
Wow.
was the NFL, I would be upset about that because that's probably my favorite game of the week. The Bills and Titans.
Yeah,
That's a good game. Bills undefeated, Titans are undefeated. So the winner out of here doesn't get their first loss.
yeah.
That's gonna be a good game, but it's on
Unless it's a
Tuesday
tie,
night. This would be true. Well, they still want to have a perfect record though,
then they would still.
because that
I
means
guess, yeah.
they you drop back half a game in
Yeah.
the standings. But on a Tuesday night, they're not gonna get as many ratings they would on Sunday night or Sunday or the Monday.
Yeah.
And you got NBA's playing, so well, but they're playing later, so yeah.
You mean on Tuesday?
Sunday,
Oh, Sunday.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's just the NFL. You think they're just gonna do that until they can't just move games around to like,
Yeah,
hey, we're gonna give you.
I don't think they have a like clear solution for this these cases because they don't have a bubble. They're still
No, they don't
traveling,
have a bubble.
so
Yeah.
it's wild. Like, what can you do? Just see who gets sick.
Right. And then they're installing video surveillance so they can see if teams are actually following the
The
protocols.
protocols. Like,
I was like, all right, they got the idea from Bill Belichick. I mean, he knows
Okay.
about the video
Some
surveillance.
yeah. No, I'm surprised they weren't, like more stricter to begin with.
Yeah, they don't care.
especially if if you're having them traveling instead of
Yeah.
like coming to one area and staying in
Yeah.
the bubble.
Yeah.
It's just there's so many like people. I mean, a lot of people say just do what the NBA does. Like the NFL has 10 times the staff. Like it's just so many people. One team has what 53-man roster compared to one NBA team of 15.
And then besides the coaching staff,
Yeah, like
and
it's just like
trainers.
3 NBA teams is one NFL team.
and It's like I could see how hard it would be, versus like how like the UFC does. They'll rent out the whole hotel.
Yeah, they have a full island too.
And have
Mortal
the,
Kombat.
I think once they come in, they get tested. They're automatically taken to their hotel, and like I think they're on like a 48-hour
Some type
lockdown
of
before
quarantine,
they're
yeah.
allowed to go out and do your like how they do like their meet like their press conference and like their open workouts.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's wild. But yeah, we shall see. And then we got our pick'ems for tomorrow. Let me see. Bengals and Ravens. Who you got?
Ravens.
I got Giants. Y'all got Cowboys. You got Texans play tomorrow. The Jaguars. I'm gonna go Texans.
Division game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jaguars. I say Texans gonna be 0-5.
You're gonna go Jaguars.
They just fired O'Brien.
The fat has been cut.
Oh yeah,
They fired him. I haven't even read up. I don't know I forgot who the assistant is or if they made an interim coach, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Jaguars. And then there was a lot of talk that JJ Watt had a lot of
Pull.
confrontation with O'Brien before he got fired.
Like
You-
he pushed him out or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're arguing about how nothing's working. And then we all know in the city of Houston, JJ wins everything. So
Yeah.
I don't want O'Brien. Okay, you out.
Say that. Who was that? He's gone.
Say less.
Yeah. And then you got Kansas City. They're playing Raiders tomorrow.
That's our base players team right there.
I'm gonna go Kansas City. That's his
That's
favorite.
actually- that's actually a good
Kansas
game.
City's his favorite or
That's his
Raiders?
team.
The Kansas City.
Really?
He's got an apron.
Really?
pre last year?
Barbecues.
Nah.
No,
Yeah.
not pre last year.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been a fan for a while.
Oh,
Really? Okay. I think he said nah.
Yes, like I can verify that. Like,
He's been one.
So he's very
he was
happy
he's
camper
been
when
big.
they won. You know?
Really?
Before they got Mahomes, he's his Mahomes, man, this kid.
He was excited.
He's all excited.
Yeah.
He's all, yeah, man. He's all excited. And next the next season, Super Bowl time.
Yeah.
He's like, man.
Well, that's good for him. And then you got Washington. They're playing Rams tomorrow.
Rams.
I'm gonna go Washington.
Hey, what about the Colts and the Browns?
Colts are showing up
Their
this year, man.
defense.
Like they're deep. They had what 3 picks the game before last and a couple of touchdowns on that defense.
Yeah.
I know their fantasy. I picked them on the game like 20 some points. So I
Hmm.
was like,
I had them,
win.
and I let them go after week 1 because of the Jacksonville performance.
Oh,
And
they had
then
a,
they,
they had a
then they
chance.
started exploding.
Oh, God.
It's. I'm glad they're seeing good, but it sucks to see them good just because. Damn, his name, the dude retired.
Andrew Luck.
Like he had so much potential, man. They just didn't guard him for. They never guarded him. Like they never gave him protection, and that's why he had so much injuries. But I wanted him to because he was good. I think he was like a Matthew Stafford like style. He just needed protection, and
The smart quarterback.
yeah, they just never gave it to him. And that sucks about the NFL. Like you need that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So who are you gonna take? You got Colts or Browns?
I got Colts.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
Those
Browns.
are Colts.
Ooh,
That's
Browns.
my team though. The
Oh,
Colts.
okay. So there you go.
But
That
who you
always
got?
helps.
Bills or Titans?
I'm gonna go Bills.
Bills. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take
You said
Bills.
they're playing Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm playing Tuesday. Bills and Titans. Who you got?
Bills.
Ah,
Bills.
nice.
I think Derrick Henry's gonna have a good game though.
Yeah, he got some nice contract, so he'll be worth it. And then switching back to how you guys do music, who would you do y'all write music together, or do y'all have like a person that specifically writes majority of your songs and stuff?
It's always been me writing the riffs.
Okay.
I just come up with the riffs, and then of course show them to the drummer. And once we connected,
Yeah.
that's where. Well, most of the time, Richard had or Skulls had the lyrics already down to the songs. So
Okay.
he just had to adjust it to
He,
how.
he like adjusts the singing and to like how the patterns is and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
it kind of
Yeah.
changes up when we connect with the drummer. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
I'll have a few pages and just go through them and find something that just catches along with
Yeah.
it, and that like, oh, this is the one. Put the other two aside, or so. Start going with this one. But it's been a while because we like just made so many like skeleton tracks as me and him
Yeah.
that we still have
still haven't
a
even
lot
made it
more
with the drummer yet.
we haven't
So
made
we
it
have
with the
songs
drummer.
in,
With,
stored.
with a
Okay.
lot of songs like that stored and have, was it hard to narrow down to the 9 songs you wanted to do, or did you kind of start fresh with the drummer, or did you bring back songs you wanted to try?
Yes, they're all like some of them are from like 2012 when we started,
Oh wow.
like, and some of them are for like maybe a couple years back. Like the 4 new ones that'll be on it are also still ones from back then, and like the um with our bass player, he comes in, he's like, hey man, how about we spruce this one up a little bit, and then like our official video, the ending, that last 40 seconds or so ending was an idea he had. He's like, let's try something new because this one riff sounds like from another song, so
Yeah.
we switched it up, and it
Oh, that was a nice switch up on,
yeah.
on the bridge. I saw like the change up. That was nice because it was more what guitar oriented on the bridge. I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
um uh it's like it's a really really long verse at the end, and but like I'm able to catch my breath in certain parts, so certain parts here and there I'm able to catch my breath and keep it going and not run out of breath and
Yeah.
whatever.
So when y'all are making a song together, do y'all record your part first and then play it back, or is it all live?
These ones are pretty much kind of live.
Okay. So do you do it all in one take, or if you mess up, do you have to like restart the whole thing?
Yeah, we'll sit there and like they'll work, or like the drummer and him, they'll be working on it, finding their timings and fitting them in, and and there's just moments where we're just on fire and we're just freestyling it live.
Okay.
We're like, oh man, what were you playing? Let's do it again real
Yeah.
quick. And there's one track, I think it's the Confessions, that's going to be on the album. That one, there's were moments where we changed it quite a bit, and I changed the lyrics a lot, and he'll record it down and send it to me so I could try to layer these new lyrics and fit them in right. And that's about the only song that where we had to do that.
Okay. Do y'all do like the production and the mixing and everything together as well, or do y'all send it to like the studio or to the record label and stuff?
Well, the last person we recorded with, Fernando, what did he do?
Fernando with the FL recordings, by the way.
He's Fruity Loops.
Yeah, huh?
I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. But the last one when he did, he's the one he did all the mixing and all by
Okay.
himself.
Okay.
We did because of the COVID was going around. Me and Richard or Skulls didn't get to be in there and mix it with them and
Okay.
stuff. But uh, with our first CD, I believe we were there. You know,
So y'all had
with
like
the
your say over it. And then now was did he have mainly the whole control over like making the mixing and everything?
He sent us a couple like a first draft to run through and check them out.
Okay.
We're like, can you can can you turn up his toms up a little bit? Because
Yeah.
like you can hear double pedal and cymbals, but like when he's doing the so toms, like you can't hear that. You're like, we need to turn that up a little bit, or the bass on this part we can't hear the bass. Like, and then we'll send him our notes, and he'll come back with another one, and we'll hear it out again. And all right, this one's good to go.
Yeah.
I believe after he sent it, he has somebody who gets it mastered and everything.
Okay.
So
So it's pretty streamlined.
It's a it was an awesome time recording with them. Especially working with them, and going through some of my lyrics, and hey, he's like, how about this? How about we switch out this word with this word, and or like sing it in this style
Yeah.
with the pattern. This way, I'm like, oh, you know what? That sounds great, and I end up loving it, man. Like, it's good to have another like another person to figure this out with and help you sound better and
Yeah.
improve it, and I always welcome, and it was awesome. I can't wait to do it, go back and do our next one with him, and man, because he's great working with, man, very patient, very understanding, and just awesome dude, man.
Yeah. I've only heard good things about like producers and like mixers.
I
uh,
would think you'd have to be good to stay in the game when you're a producer because you're not in the background, but you're not like in the front,
Yeah.
because the band. So the only way you're gonna continue getting that work as a producer is if you have that good communication skills, which I
Yeah.
think is underrated. They don't talk about, but I think
Yeah.
producers really need to know how to communicate, especially in this COVID, man. Like
oh
the
yeah,
back and forth and stuff like that.
Mhm.
yeah. That was the only way we were able
Yeah,
to communicate through messages about
yeah.
you know.
Because even
But
on both sides, that's a lot different than you would in regular. You be in the studio half the time and real quick, turn up the toms or whatever. I want to hear the roll more or whatever it is, or but
But
it's been
everything else, man, like Fernando does, when the way he sees everything's recorded, and he just see him going clicking, clicking, clicking.
Yeah.
yeah.
How do you do that, dude?
Yeah.
Like,
It's like play the game.
so
Mhm.
I
Final
find that so
level.
crazy, man. Like he knows
Yeah.
exactly what he's doing, just going and
Yeah.
putting the types and parts together, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He's got this huge soundboard, man, buttons and just everything. You're like,
pretty professional, man.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
what does this do?
like, I don't know.
Big old
Delete the whole
soundboard.
thing. I'm like, oh man.
Did COVID at all affect like the release of it? Were you expecting to release it soon or anything, or everything's pretty much on time for what y'all wanted, like the time frame?
Um, I mean, I would say it probably delayed it just a little bit, but not drastic.
Okay.
We've always had this date in mind, because the whole Friday the 13th
Yeah.
type of thing.
That's pretty dope.
The name of the band, or, our style of music and genre, so it just works well with it. Um, I mean, the only thing I kind of delayed it just a bit is the fact that I went through a couple artists, and they just never really followed through. And agreements were made, and it just no reply back, no answer,
Mm.
and so I have to go through a couple of them to find this guy that's so far ready to go get it done. And I mean, like, I'm hoping to have this artwork pretty soon so we can drop it and show everybody and get the excitement going, get these pre-orders running, and give our fans, like finally, here's more music from
Yeah.
us. Here's more what you've been waiting for, and you're able to not only just get it from us at a show, or hear what we have on YouTube. You're able to purchase from all streaming platforms, and that's what I'm just ready to give to them and have them. Instead of hey, but you always have your people who love the physical
Yeah.
copies.
That's me,
That's
man.
that's him.
I still buy vinyl.
Hmm.
I buy some tapes when the ones I want. So
I would love to do that, man. To have the album on cassette, man. I would have to talk to the record label
I
about
have
that.
I,
But I know for sure it's gonna have a vinyl,
yeah.
Okay.
like which is probably gonna be the official track. I'm thinking. So that hasn't been fully decided, but I would guess it's gonna be that
That's
that,
track.
dope.
that would
It's
be our first vinyl
it's
too.
that sound,
Really?
man. That sound of the vinyl, the crackle, especially. I mean, I love it.
Yeah,
So
hearing it, yeah,
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 yeah.
man.
You
That was
I
know,
pretty
love
cool,
that.
man.
I tend to focus on the music more too because um, it's not on my phone through the Bluetooth. I'm hearing it through my speakers
Hmm.
that fill the house, and when it stops, I have to physically go turn it and do all that. So I tend to giving it more attention than I would do
Yeah,
other formats of listening.
yeah. Do you collect vinyl?
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
does.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I know we have a couple of friends on my FB list that like he has his record player, and like he's always putting his I guess vinyl for the day that he's gonna hear, and he takes a picture every day. He does it, man. Whether it's whether it's death metal bands, grime bands, black metal, or classic metal.
Yeah.
He's always doing one. Takes a picture, puts the year, the day,
Really?
this and that, man. It's awesome having friends like that, and just share music with. Hey, man, check this band out, dude.
Uh,
Mhm.
I've been on them for over a week, dude. I think you'd like it.
uh,
Yeah, man. Well, check this band out. You're like, I remember when I found out about this band called Slaughter Day. I was like, ooh. I started hearing them, man.
Do you find inspiration listening to other bands, or do
I
y'all?
do, I
Okay.
do,
Oh
I
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with the.
Would it be more? I don't know, local bands or more like mainstream bands that you find the most inspiration from?
Yeah, like Diamond is one of my big inspiration,
Okay.
and um, I would say like Rob Flynn too, technical, riffs and
Yeah.
everything. But anyways, that's what inspires me to, or how you say it, where I write my riffs. I get like,
Like
you say it?
inspiration and
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
like styles and stuff,
Okay.
Soulfly,
Yeah.
Devil Driver,
Okay.
type of styles.
Yes, I remember when I first started singing for the first band I was in. I didn't know what the hell to write. So I mean, of course, I'm hearing bands like Slayer and Sepultura, Pantera, and I look at the way they're layering out. Like I'd open their booklets and see how they had them, and I'd be like, okay, all right, my verse should be this many
Yeah.
bars, and my chorus should be like this, and so I just I also get inspiration off of local bands, man.
Okay.
Like my friends that I went to high school with, and like they're still driving hard, putting out releases, merch, all that. And it inspires you and drives you, like, man, like, hell yeah, like, to even at this current age, it's not bad to still be jamming.
Yeah.
You're like, man, you're already old, man, you shouldn't be jamming no more. You should be you're a dad now. And no, man, I love it. I love jamming. I definitely want to be 60 years old, looking at releases that I put out with my cousin,
Yeah.
my family, my band, and just be like, yeah, man, you know, got that. And be old, looking, drinking a beer, looking, framing it, man. But yeah, I do get a lot of inspiration from locals and nationals, no matter
Okay. And then you're the fourth member of the band.
what.
How did y'all find him?
Our bassist, um, he he's well known in the local scene already. He has his own band called Isolated, and he's a big scene supporter. Everybody knows him and loves him, and he goes out to a lot of shows. And he saw us, came out to another one, and he saw us jamming as a three piece because
Yeah.
we had just let go of our previous bassist, and um, we're already friends on Facebook, and we're sharing, we're commenting, sharing on each other's posts, and it just built from there. And next, he comes to another show, and we start talking. He's like, "Hey, man, I like y'all. Let's do something. Let's jam. Hey, would you be down to come and work jam with me?" He's like, "Yes, I would love to."
Nice.
And it went from there. And then eventually, our current drummer and Lewis eventually joined his band.
That's crazy.
So now we're like
A
we're,
mesh.
we're like four guys with two bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me and Roy were talking about that before. How common it is for bands to like mix.
Mhm.
Do you think that helps as well, or how do y'all like have time to like work between the two? Because y'all are in different bands and stuff.
um, we well like I do the scheduling for Decimate and manage it, and so Ricky does for his band, and Ricky likes to do less shows. Decimate likes to do a lot of shows.
Okay, so it
So
works.
so
works
yeah,
out.
it works out pretty good.
Uh, That's good. And then as far as like the band name, when did y'all come up with that?
She probably like maybe I would say probably 2012 because we were going back and forth.
And that was the year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we started working officially like to do getting it ready in 2011, and then we were throwing names back and forth. And at one point, we thought of the name Tyrant. Tyrant,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
I remember that.
we even had a logo drawn out, and just to help us like look at it. All right, I could see it,
Yeah.
but then I don't. I can't really remember how Decimate came about. I think Lewis brought up the name, and I was like, Decimate. Yeah, let's do
It
it.
sounds good, right?
Yeah,
It
and
just hits.
yeah, it did, and it's um, I can't wait to get back to doing back to these playing shows, man. Because I mean, I think we're ready to take it to another level. Uh, uh, Maybe do a couple more out of town dates, around Texas. And
Yeah.
but yes, he brought up the name, and I think he even brought up the name. I laughed at it, man. He brought up the name Demolished. I was like, no, no.
Demolished.
What about Demolished? I was like, nah, man, nah. And then he's on Decimate.
That's funny. And then as far as like shows, what's been like the best venue or the most memorable venue that y'all performed at?
Um, I did like that show at Come and Take It Live with Defiled Crypt.
Oh yeah, but that's in Austin.
That was in
Okay.
Austin.
It's on Sixth
Come and
Street.
take it live. No, that's Dirty Dog Bars on Sixth Street.
Um, I can't remember the street. I can't
Yeah, it's
remember
kind of
the
like
street.
off.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
around there. It's in
Yeah,
the area.
It's in the area. It's in
Somewhere
Austin.
It's in Austin.
Yeah.
It's in Texas.
It's up there.
It's in Texas.
Man, it's tough because we did a good show at the Rock Box when we played with I think
OTEP.
OTEP,
And then we also played for Doyle.
Doyle, but I did like the OTEP show better, and of course the best, but our favorite is Bonds 007. We've had some great shows there.
Oh yeah, had a birthday party
His-
there.
Really?
Yeah,
While y'all were performing?
and we
That's
performed.
dope.
And I think both my isolated Decimate played that
for your
night.
birthday show,
Yeah,
right? That's
yeah, my
something.
birthday
Yeah,
show.
that one was a very very good crowd. Even because we had brisket,
Okay.
cake.
That sounds
You know
dope.
it's good now,
Yeah.
right?
It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
good. Man, I remember one time when I first started putting together shows because I like on my own because like I started booking like for us and I was like man I'm really liking this calling people up
Yeah.
just uh, putting shows together and it, like my first official one I was like I want to book them get these bands and then, to get people in I want to have Rick, our bassist, grill some brisket, smoke some brisket. Man. And yeah, I mean, it worked. We got like 30, 40 people in there. Everybody's tearing up that brisket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. Even in the music video, I was like, "Oh, chicken." I was like,
Oh,
"Barbecue."
the
The
music video.
barbecue.
Yeah,
I was like, I didn't expect that, but I like it.
I don't know. Yeah,
It's like it
man,
reminds me of Texas. Dude.
Yeah. Absolutely.
we're like, hey, let's get a shot of him opening the grill with the smoke coming out.
It'll work. It worked. Just
Yes.
And then as far as like fans, do y'all have any fans that's done anything like wild or like unnormal?
Um, Wild and unnormal.
Not that I know of.
No, not that I know. I mean, besides walking down the street and having somebody scream out their car, Decimate.
That's dope.
I'm like, hey, what's up,
Hey, that's
man?
us.
And we just getting stopped at a like one show. That dude Roto Martinez, like he stopped us. Hey man, and I think he bought us a shot or two or something like
Really?
that.
Okay.
Nothing wild and crazy yet.
Yeah.
Um, but we're hoping to catch that one day. And have it on video, man. I'm hoping somebody does something wild.
That's why you have the shows, man. That's where everything happens. The
Yeah.
shows.
Hoping somebody
There-
tattoo the logo on them or slice our name on them. I've seen that in a Slayer video, man. That somebody
Oh, yeah.
cut it and
Put Slayer.
and then
Really?
I think they set their arm on fire and like just for
That's
like a
so
brief
wild.
moment. Yeah.
Well,
That's
they-
the wild
they-
you're talking about right there.
That's to come.
Slayer and Pantera, they got a following, man. Like it's ridiculous.
Mhm. I remember like watching their home videos growing up. I just seen where I think they're in China or something. There's all these fans at this parking garage. They're literally shaking the fence,
That's crazy.
screaming Pantera, and people coming with a beer bottle that's like scratched on Pantera pipe. And, man, like they have a wild following, man. Pantera.
Uh, and then before we wrap up, as far as your upcoming project, have y'all named it yet?
The album?
Yes.
Yes, it would be Decimate Under the Scythe.
Okay. And you said it's gonna be about 9 songs.
Yeah, 9 tracks. 9 tracks, and I can't wait to just release it to everybody, man. We can't wait. It's I know we got a couple friends looking for vinyls. They're already like talking about like uh, thinking about what kind of bundle the record label is gonna drop.
Yeah.
I've seen one bundle that they dropped for another band that had a shirt, a vinyl, sticker, CD, all the whole works, man. So
I like
mean,
those full rollouts where you get a
Mhm.
little of everything instead of just music.
Yes,
It
man.
feels a little more personable.
Yes, and all that through Kingside Records, and we can't wait, man. We
Yeah.
love you all, guys, and can't wait to drop this for you, and to do a little Texas tour in the future. I'm definitely planning that on for sure. A little Texas tour. Grab some awesome, mates around
Yeah.
Texas or Austin, even San Antonio bands, and let's do a little tour and represent Texas in the right way,
Yeah.
man.
That'd be dope. And then as far as where people can check your music out, social media, where y'all at?
On YouTube, we're at Decimate TX. Instagram, Decimate .tx, all lowercase. Twitter is Decimate capital TX, and Facebook is just Decimate.
So
Decimate. Look for the Grim Reaper logo
Yeah.
as the profile pic, and that's us right there.
cool. And then where can people check us out at, Roy?
YouTube, Spotify, comment, subscribe, and then interact with us on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah. And no matter where you're listening, don't forget to turn down the bass and turn up the mic.